Good morning. Jeffrey Paul again with some inspiration for you today. You know, the word fear has such a powerful impact in everybody's life. It doesn't matter how strong, how powerful, how smart. I don't think there's a criteria on earth that eliminates or omits anybody from the effects of fear, especially when it catches you off guard. But I like the acronym of the use of the letters FEAR. You know, false evidence appearing real. And so often throughout the inspirations of Scripture or spirituality teachings or even just motivational teachings, the greatest barrier between you and I and where we want to go, you and I and what we want, is generally fear. You know, Jesus was walking along with Jairus because his daughter was dying. And he was really excited that Jesus was going to go heal this girl that was literally on her deathbed. And on the way there, a woman interrupted for her needs. And Jesus stopped, took care of it. And then suddenly, if it could get any worse, all of a sudden the servants from Jairus' house comes to him and says, hey, don't bother the healer because your daughter's dead. It's over. It's finished. Jairus didn't say anything, but Jesus turned to him and said this: fear not, just believe. Fear not, just believe. Remember the acronym? Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. How many times in your and my life we have been so scared of something, so fearful, we played the roles and the mindsets and the games that what was going to happen, and they never happened. You ever been there? You done that? Yeah. So I share that with you because so often fear is just an illusion. And even if it is partially real or something's real within it, face it. Face it by fearing not and believing that God is going to take you through all things and work them all together for the good. Yesterday I shared with everybody a lesson about seeing is believing. And you know, if you see yourself in the face of fear, running over it, running through it, overcoming, that's what beating fear is all about. And you know, I don't know how many of you Star Trekkers are out there and all that, but I do know that the one scene where Yoda is teaching, you know, Luke Skywalker to beat fear. And his greatest fear at that time, he thought, was what he found out later was his father, which was Luke, or, you know, I even forget his name, but the guy with the big black helmet. And he fought him, and he fought him with the lasers, and they went back and forth. And suddenly he beat him. He was shocked. And when he opened his helmet to discover who he was, he saw himself in the image of the helmet within that situation. What does that mean? How does that apply to you and I? You know how it applies? It applies to the relationship of fear being beaten when you look it in the face and you know that you are capable of beating fear no matter what the circumstances. So my challenge to all of us today is overcome fear. And you will see the power and the incredible level of change and success and victory. Now, that doesn't mean none of us don't live without fear. None of us. Remember I said in the beginning, we all deal with fear somewhere along the line. But you know what? Doesn't mean it stops us. That's the difference in success. That's the difference in victory. That's the difference in being a victim or victorious. So today you are victorious. There is no fear bigger than you and God within you. Okay? And a big shout out to Brent is out there. You know, I see his message there, and Terry and anybody else that obviously is out there. Send me your thumbs up. Send me your love. And get ready for a great, incredible holiday season. It's going to be just a beautiful, beautiful Easter day in the next 24 hours. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to an incredible inspiration to send you forth into your relationships, family, partying, enjoyment, church services, whatever you might be going to in regards to your inspiration of Easter. So I'll see you tomorrow with even a little bit more longer lesson to be able to give you power to live your life abundantly the way it's supposed to be. Have a beautiful day. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.